Okay, we're going to do the last part of question 1. Previously in the video we had the expression equation 1 and equation 2, and we want to solve for c and phi in terms of x0 and x dot 0. We've already got that. So just solve the equation simultaneously. From equation 1, make c the subject of the formula, then that'll give you equation 3. Now that's from your equation 1. Put that stuff into the other equation. So put equation 3 into equation 2. So we substitute it and we put it inside there. So now in that particular expression, the c is no longer a problem because we've substituted the previous value of c in terms of the other stuff, and we put it into the equation. Now we have everything in terms of phi. Remember that in the previous expressions we worked out omega d in terms of omega n and zeta and so on and so forth. So in this equation, essentially the only thing that is unknown is phi, and we have to solve for phi. What do we do? Well, just multiply both sides by sine phi to knock out the sine phi at the bottom. So multiply by sine phi on this side and on this side, and then take the x0 and then multiply it inside the curly brackets. That will give you that expression. So what do we have? We have a cosine, we have something times sine phi, and we have something times sine phi. Everything else is known. So put the sine phi on the other side and leave the cosine on this side, and then we have that over there. So we've got something cosine and phi, and then now what do we do? Well, just divide through by cosine on both sides. If they're equal, what you do on the left-hand side is what you're going to do on the right-hand side. So divide through by cosine. This will get knocked out. Sine divided by cosine will give you a tan, and then you'll have tan of phi is equal to all of this stuff over there. Okay, that's not technically the answer, but what do? Well, you just say phi is the arctangent of that value. You get an answer. Now, I've already solved for phi, call that equation 4. And in the previous equation, from your equation 1, I have c, I have sine of phi, whatever it is, I have x0. x0 is known, phi is known in terms of this complicated equation. Then just put it into the formula, and that is the end of your answer. So, we have all of those complicated equations, but we never needed to simplify it. We just had to illustrate that we know how to solve it, and that is your answer at the end of the day. You don't need to simplify it, you just must show that you know how to get the answer, and that's the full marks over there. Alright, that's the end.